Что-то еще я хотел нажать. Resume, наверное, надо нажать. Hello, Hippocat.
Hello.
You sound barely alive. Did GTA first person affect you that much? I haven't watched that yet.
Not really. Actually, it's not all that different.
Huh. Part of me kind of wonders about the earlier games, because I remember aiming being pretty much shit in them compared to San Andreas, so it sounds like I could slightly benefit from first person aiming, maybe. Anyway, what you should play is first person Dark Souls. I'm pretty sure there is a mode for that. Anyway, Twilight Princess. Going to the desert, presumably. I don't remember it being night or me actually no, I did save in this area, yeah. Just not on the bridge from town. Ooh, ghosties. If I remember correctly, I still have yet to find that one other cave somewhere in the Lake Hylia area. But I do remember that it was there. Somewhere there was a cave with a little labyrinth of bullshit. What kind of bullshit I don't recall. Important, let's dive down. I kinda wish this game had a way to pass from night to day like in Wind Waker. That was one thing Wind Waker has better. Because I would never keep it at night. Always prefer daytime, or at least one of the adjacents. Man, there's a lot of ghosts at night. I guess that's how it's a useful time to travel around. Still though, I wish I didn't encourage you to do this and instead let me just do everything in daytime. Sometimes I think a lot of games don't actually benefit from the day-night cycle. And they have it. Okay, so there is this guy who is apparently somewhere around here called Auru. They can't get there, which is a shame because those trees are very beautiful looking, picturesque. So don't know exactly where he is, but I'm sensing that he might just be around somewhere near that big red dot on the minimap. That sounds plausible enough. Oh, what? There's a parrot. Actually, I don't want to blow on the grass. Let's just try to speak to the parrot. And we don't need to speak to humans. Aha. I see what you're getting at. Midden doesn't give a shit if the parrot sees us. I'm Plum. I'm really excited about the latest attraction. Which one? There's apparently a lot of them. Open balloons as you move toward the goal. It's stupendous. The balloons are different. Watermelon, orange, strawberry 10. Okay. We bring the same type of balloon twice. Now we get double the points. After 10 times, you roll and fall off with no points. There's some old. Huh? 10,000. That sounds. If the highest number balloon gets only 10, I guess if you keep doubling it. Damn. Well, flying there. Oh, it's the bird thing, right? And that's why the grass is here. We can redo the bird thing. Well, I mean, why not? I'm here. Might as well try this mini game thing. Though I do want to get to the desert and do the desert dungeon today. That would be nice. So apparently we need to get like 10 strawberry balloons, then pop a watermelon one, I guess, or whichever was the not the shittiest one. I forgot already. To make it so it's not 10 in a row. Or maybe you just keep popping the strawberry ones. I don't know what exactly the parrot meant there about not 10 in a row. Like, is it gonna penalize us or just not double any further, but keep giving me the biggest amount? Oh well. Also the bird is different. I do kinda miss the trumpet bird. Already. That bird was better than this one. This one looks like some from Turk Evolution. Like those little pterodactyl flying sections. I wonder if I should play that game with a controller. Okay, I guess I don't have much choice in which balloons to get here. Oh man, I wish this music wasn't this music. Alright, I have speed time. Speed time, yes, that's the word. I have acceleration. Do I keep popping the strawberries? Yeah. Seems like the better strategy, though I don't know the distribution of the balloons around here. Seems like maybe the strawberries are just placed in hazardous paths. Oh shit, this one is a tricky one. Ugh. This reminds me of something from some Mario Galaxy game, but better. I think Super Mario Galaxy 2 had sections a little bit like this in some way. Holy shit, that's a lot of money all of a sudden. By money I mean points. And I already beat 10,000. Might as well ruin the combo. At this point, I guess I should be trying not to collide with anything. Not to lose all the points that I just amalgamated with my amazing work. And I don't see anywhere any sort of time limit in here, so... Shite, miser. Okay, no, please go down. Shit, okay, that was scarier than it should have been. It's a bit catchy, but I wish it didn't have circus music. I'd prefer the regular old bird flight Twilight music that we heard before when we flew through this whole area. Alright, that looks interesting. That will open the door. Huh, this place looks better without Twilight. I don't remember those routes or anything of that nature from before. What? No way! So many points! Yes. Uh-oh. Bird is being tsundere. Piece of art, 5 pieces, new heart. Worth it. I mean, not really, no. Fuck off. As long as I'm here, I guess I might go explode some rocks. Oh, and there's a bug to find. Well, but to find actually means just to grab, but you know. Boomerang. Someday I will remember the buttons, as I said before. Come to Papa. Get over here, rather. Actually, no, I guess get over here would be the claw shot. Hi! Grab them with a claw shot, I wonder. Also, had I found the previous dragonfly? No, okay, so there is another one. Somewhere in here, and considering this is a completely separate area, I'm going to bet it's in this particular place and not... oh shit. And not say in some different part of the lake. Oh, there's... that's actually... that's a ghost. I think that's a ghost. Alright, well... I also appreciate that the transformation... what? Transformation... oh right, someone will see me. Right. Transformation option is the top one, so it's automatically selected. That's also a very nice one. What's this place? Fishing hole, alright, yeah, that. I don't have a worm with me or anything right now, so I probably shouldn't be wasting time there. Okay, bombies. I wonder if... no, I don't think I could carry more bombs if I just bought regular ones now. I should keep these, no reason not to have underwater bombs. Hey, remember how many rupees in the 5? Yes, it's blue. Remember how many rupees in the 10? Yes, it's yellow, and yeah. Tutorials. You just Breath of the Wild figured out you don't have to learn that every time you start the game again. Oh no, this doesn't actually look like a blow-off bullet. Oops. Well. I wonder how they calculate the whether or not maiden thinks I'll be seen transforming. Like, is it pure line of sight, or is there a distance factored into it somehow? Okay, easy. afraid of no ghosts. Did I hear a bug? I don't think I heard a bug. Could try to go there. Oh, there's fishes in here as well. Bugs probably don't live underwater, so I shouldn't look for the dragonflies underwater. Those dragonflies, at least to their credit, dragonflies I think do like places with a lot of water, because back in the day when I was a kid I remember actually seeing IRL dragonflies a lot around here, and they were always like near some ponds or something like that, bodies of water, not just anywhere randomly. Okay, I'm just gonna go by sound and check if I hear any dragonflies anywhere. I don't think they would be hiding in the grass without making the sound. If I remember right, from the field itself we could hear them and even see them right away, so it's not going to be a difficult task, but it is a possibility, I assume. Oh man, there are so many ghosts in Zora domain, but also Zora domain looks pretty outside of Twilight. Alright, it is a possibility that this might count as the same location and also have a butterfly. Also, what the hell is this place? Ah yeah, also hello Money Spider, but yeah, that makes sense.
Hello.
Oh, big ass wintry landscape. Oh, that's probably, yeah, Snow Peak. That was the fighter girl, right? The sweater and the corset girl in the inn that said something about Snow Peak, like things happen here that don't happen anywhere else. And she did say it was to the north. So I guess this is the way to Snow Peak. Well, that's gonna be useful to remember. I actually didn't know that. I never paid attention in people's videos before when I watched this. How they ever got here. Neat, okay. So we know that. Oh, I hear something. There is a bug around here. Could be on top of this ledge here somewhere. Oh, I think I'm actually getting away from it. Bug, what? Where the hell did it go? Did I kill it by accident? I hope I didn't kill it by accident anyway. I wonder how the Zoras would react to the wolf. Kinda need to be a wolf to kill those ghosts up there. Couldn't even climb there, to be honest. Maybe they want to see me here. Yeah. Probably can't fool me now. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop this whole line of investigation for now. It's just another place where I'll be later, and I don't want to delay the desert so long that I won't be able to see the perhaps second coolest cutscene and many people's favorite boss in the game. So let's just go sail back to the bottom of Lake Hylia. Man, though, this place looks pretty neat. I don't know what it is about it. I just like all the vines and the house looks nice. And wait a second though, which one goes where? Okay, I don't... Ah no, the thin one goes into town. So actually, I'm going here, yes. Am I going there? This seems closed. And I hope they don't really close off access between all the areas and make you just teleport everywhere instead. That would be kinda terrible. That would be really disappointing. Birds. I see birds. There's no bugs. Where the main? Well, I guess I could teleport, but If there would be something I didn't like about this game, of course I would find it playing it myself. Couldn't really get a good sense about the navigation in other people's vids. Maybe if I investigate it at some point later, I will find that it is all connected and you can travel from place to place. Maybe, you know what, maybe you need to take the Afro Woman's minigame. Yeah. Maybe she has a minigame that has to do with sailing down the river. This is really weird, and now to get out of here normally without teleportation you need to pay this guy to shoot you out of a cannon. So I guess like Hylia is the part about this game that I'm not the most fond of. Honestly, even just thinking about how the Lake Hylia looked in Ocarina of Time, I kinda prefer that, because it was more of a like, real lake and not some giant hole in the ground. Also, those pillars, I mentioned them before, they are actually in the desert. Also, that column, I think that guy might be there. I saw something up on top of that. Maybe that guy is there. Time to climb it for real this time. But yeah, so if this had a Lake Hylia that was similar to Ocarina's, that would be grand. And also didn't break all the bridges everywhere. I guess technically teleporting isn't that difficult, it's just like, you know, find a place where you can transform into a wolf and teleport. But it's just like, I prefer not to use quick travel when I can. Unless it's not straight up teleportation, but it's like stables or ships, those are fine in games. Or if it's teleportation via like magic guild like in Morrowind, that's also fine. Technically, I guess the Morrowind self-teleporting spells are also acceptable, but you know, just hey, for convenience sake, not much with the story, but your character has a ability to teleport to this key place. Even Breath of the Wild had that, and I also would prefer it didn't. But maybe it would be too tedious to traverse back and forth if that one didn't have it. Then again, maybe it would give some sort of purpose to horses, because without the need to travel a lot, you don't really need horses in the game. I thought it was about time for you to arrive. Master Lunk, is it? Oh, that's the guy I saw at the table before, instead of that guy from our village, whose name I keep forgetting. Russell, there we go, that's his name. You do know Telma, don't you? I am Auru. It does kinda look like a younger version of Rauru. A little bit. I am part of the group that Telma kindly allows to meet at her bar. I've heard all about your deeds from her. Why would she disallow anyone to meet at her bar? That's silly. Now you being a courageous youth, you have likely heard of the strange events in the desert and come to investigate. Not really, but I heard you did. Am I mistaken? You do know, don't you, Master Lunk? Hello, Subiente.
Hello.
The Gerudo Desert once held a prison built to hold the worst criminals this land had ever known, or has ever known. Also, the Gerudo Desert apparently looks like it's in an N64 game. The criminals who were sentenced to death here were sent directly to the underworld. Ooh. Interesting, by a cursed mirror that was kept in prison. So it's like... What was that thing in like Superman where he sends the... not the Twilight Zone, but like... Oh, it's the place where he sends like General Zod.
I have no clue.
There was some similar, like use some sort of mirror to send someone to some like prison void dimension. Interesting. So cursed mirror and the mirror of Twilight has been mentioned several times before. Twilight, that makes it sound that the underworld is the Twilight realm, and it's like Australia pretty much, dumping ground for prisoners. Now that prison is condemned, and then the road leading to the desert is impossible. This desert, at World's End, it still holds the cursed mirror and the malice of the doomed inmates. Malice, huh? That's foreshadowing for Skyward Sword. These old bones know that the evil currently plaguing Hyrule is related to this wicked place, so I have come to learn the truth. Master Nuke, I must ask, what will you do now? Don't tell me you plan to enter the desert and confirm my suspicions with your own eyes? Sure. And is that so? Is that so? Then let good old Auru help you out. We see a lake highly below us. A man named Fire runs an amusement ride of sorts there. Give him this. Auru's memo. So I saved this man Fire's life, and now he cannot refuse me if I ask a favor. If you leave the rest up to Fire, all should go well. Hey. Do you think that having to use him to get out of Lake Hylia was stupid? Let's go and see if this can get even stupider. Fire is, of course, the cannon clown down below. Have I howled at that stone somewhere around here? There or wait, am I completely? I think I must have, but I just heard some wind sounds. Is there even a stone, or am I thinking of just Zora's domain again? No, there's that stone. Have I howled at that? Now, middle, up. Oh, down, middle, up. Okay. Down, middle, down. Up. Down, middle, up. Down, middle, down, up, I think. Yes. New or old? Probably should howl at the stone by the Zora domain. And there is the pillars in the desert with some sort of coliseum. This one doesn't sound familiar though, from the N64 ones. I do have the soundtrack to this downloaded MP3 files, and I have a suspicion that the wolf howling songs might be included, and they might have their intended names. It would be interesting to see all the songs that they used for this. The teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. Check out, by the way, this is also kind of foreshadowing, I guess, but it's just a detail that you can see ahead of time. You see, like, those desert pillars there to the right with the emblems from the, I guess, thinner pillars on top. One of them is slightly broken. That is almost explained later in that cutscene that I mentioned before. Take sword in hand and find me, blah blah blah. So that's a consistent detail that actually has a point to it, not just randomly broken stuff. Okay, where's the wolf? Oh, could be in the desert. Yeah, it seems like he's in the desert. Huh, how did I miss that stone before? Maybe the same way I nearly missed it now, because I figured if there was a stone in the location where I've been before, surely I must have used it already. This is the same, I guess that's probably the same one. I feel like the last place where I started that minigame was different, but yeah, whatever. Hey, check this out. From old Auru, huh? Oh well, I guess I ought to do what the old coot says. Oasis flight, right? So here we go, one of our secret options, not available to the general public. This time it's all paid for, so what do you say? Sure. Alrighty then, but remember, next time you gotta pay. Sweet sailing, buddy of mine. One for Oasis, fire in the hole. And next time I'm gonna have a teleportation point, I'm pretty sure. Man, that door straight up just clips through all the wood below it. So to get to the mysterious unreachable desert, we just get shot out of a cannon. And land on the very edge of the cliff, apparently. Sure. That's cool. Wait, Lunk. Before we go on, there is something I wanted to hear. Do you remember what the spirit said about the fused shadows? No, not really. Oh, this is where she tells us about how Twilight Realm is where they got sent, probably. What do you think happened to the magic wielders who tried to rule the Sacred Realm? They were banished. They were chased across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddesses. Oh, I didn't remember this. It was another world entirely, the antithesis of Hyrule, where the sun shines bright. Its denizens became shadows that could not mingle with the light. Eventually most came to call it the Twilight Realm, and from it, none could return to the world of light. They were forever doomed to live in the twilight, flitting in the half-light of dusk, mere shadows of Hyrule. We see a little glimpse of their architecture there. This is the history of the Twilight, as it has been passed down from our ancestors. Do you understand what I am? Yes, you're Australian. I'm a descendant of the tribe that was banished to the Twilight Realm. Don't be so triggered about it. Come on. It was a peaceful place until Zant took control of the Twilight Realm and transformed all of the Twilight into shadow beasts. These guys. I don't think I fought the shiny head ones yet. I've seen them, but I haven't had the chance to actually fight them. It's clear to me now that you somehow gained a great evil power, previously unknown to our tribe. In any case, I was sent from there, and could no longer get into the Twilight Realm without his power. So also, somehow they found a way to get back to Hyrule from the Twilight Realm, which she just said was impossible, but alright. There's another tale told by my people. Yes. Though the goddesses forbade us to return to the world of light, they left one link between the light and the darkness. A link between worlds, perhaps. Something called the Mirror of Twilight was passed to the protectors of Hyrule. It's our only path to the Twilight Realm, and we must get there. You'll come with me, won't you? Your nails look very sharp, so this is a position where Link probably shouldn't refuse. Oh. Alright, so there's the old helicopter landing pad to give people helicopter rides, and we need to follow. Also, this is one of those music tracks that I enjoy about this game, because it's a desert music track and I always like them. Almost. More of a music track than many other in this game. Right, well there's a giant desert here. Well, not that giant I guess, but still. Let's see if there's any cool stuff, or is just a big empty space. I wonder if there are even bugs in here or anything. Part of me also wonders if I should be a wolf. Maybe that'll make me run faster. Also not really desert. That much, it's just like a little cliff. Okay, what the hell are you? Little thingy that looks just like those bosses in Doom 4. With the worms crawled inside the Dark Souls-like armor. Okay, how do I get up here? Oh, wait a second, is that above the lake? I figure I ought to find the ambush point where I can create for myself a fast travel spot. I guess that must be above the lake, yeah. Interesting that they even have those visible from other areas. Yeah, and I guess they wouldn't be hanging in the sky if it was inactive teleport spot. Yeah, I think that's his chest. They gotta cross this chasm. Unclear. Partially the music reminds me of Metroid Prime. The fake synthesized MIDI choir, I think. Wow, I keep just nailing these guys. The pyramid looks really appropriate in here as well. Oh damn, there's another chasm. Dang it. I guess I should have seen it on the map that are shown there. And you know what? Fuck it. I think this is faster. In fact, I think this is not faster. We just keep jumping regularly. So, peak head above me somewhere here. Huh. So let me guess, money. Yeah. Some of these rewards are highly inadequate. Wait, did I find a way to get up on that one pillar? With the tree? Oh, you know what? I bet you can just... Fuck! I bet you can just close shot towards that, in fact. I also wonder what that big thing is. Tower looking structure. Maybe this is completely non-interactive and just for scenery, but that would be somewhat weird. No, there's a chest up there. Probably also money, but Ah, yes. Cool! The looking tree as well. But I appreciate having more surfaces. Fucking red rupees. And I can't even carry it. More close-shotable surfaces in this game. Well, let's go investigate that pillar thing. There is a bug there. Or is that a ghost? No, that looks like a bug. Can I pick it up as a wolf? Maybe not. In Breath of the Wild, you can kill things like this that fly away from you, and you can collect them after that. Sure would be handy, but I guess dead bugs aren't really good guess at Queen Agatha's tea part or whatever it was. That's my room. Items. This thing. I get the weapon. Ah, okay. God damn it. I guess it just flies away every time. Yeah, there we go. Dayfly? What was that? Or Mayfly or something? Interesting. There's another tree I can presumably long shot to. Long? What? Where did that come from? Low shot. And hookshot is just such a well-established name. Can't get used to using low shot, even if it's slightly cooler. Ah, it's not actually like a bottomless chasm. Interesting. Not really a lot of point to it, but sure. Oh, there's another one. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna bring it to me, just so I don't have to throw a stop chasm. Oh, it did grab him. Ugh. I wish the grab button wasn't the same as the roll button. Fuck. There we go. They fly, right. Just got the pair. Cool. Jump out, piece of shit. Come on. I thought we're gonna be like that and fuck off. Interesting that Link cannot climb like landscape slopes like that. Maybe they weren't marked specifically as climbable ledges like all the actual ledges. What is that? We'll look at that later. Tower first. Oh, you know what? I bet you can blow shot to the P-heads. They look a little bit blow shotable. I wonder if that other one had a point to it. Carry me somewhere. Ah, lead. Yeah, surely that should hit in these games. This game's what? I don't remember what I wanted to say. Thermos maybe? Oh, okay. Didn't have to lead quite as much as I thought. Oh, there we go, there's our ambush. Okay, I could probably kill them with my spin attack, but considering I think there's a ghost on top, might as well loot if I... Oh shit, this is real tight. There's another one. Alright, there we go, that was easy. Kinda janky, but easy still. Maybe wanted to tell me something. Ah. As far as I know, she doesn't tell me shit about enemies, so maybe that was a middle cheek jump there. Okay, late on me. What is this thing? Oh, it's a piece of bridge. I bet I can put it somewhere. I bet I can repair the Elden Bridge with it. I would actually prefer to repair Harrow Castle Town Bridge, but I don't think there was a warp place there. And there's stuff under it as well. I do appreciate the desert actually has a size to it. In like, what was that one? Skyward Sword. The desert is kind of pitifully small. And all divided into parts by weird stone walls and stuff. Okay, well that looks solid enough. And I know fantasy is fantasy, but I would still prefer if like the stone constructions in this game didn't defy all laws of physics. I know enough about medieval architecture and other architecture of other periods and just general principles to know that fucking stones don't stay together without arcs and other support. Anyway. Let me check. Yeah, there is no warp point by here, so unfortunately I have to find another way. Gerudo Mesa. Interesting. That's the name then. Not even a desert this time. Just a shit little place, part of the world that for some reason is... Also, I don't think there are any Gerudos in this game, so that's weird. I guess it's for historical reasons. But for some reason this one is just dry and arid and empty of life. Could probably connect it to that whole Mirror of Twilight thing, but your power is a gift given only to those with confidence to wield it. Okay. This looks some sort of 10th floor, 100th floor dungeon here. I kinda wanna go human because he has better sword combat techniques that doesn't leave enemies just lying on the floor for you to wait until they get back up so you can finish them. Yeah, you can actually finish them with a sword, so that's nice. This reminds me a little bit... Oh yeah, this is totally some sort of combat dungeon. But it slightly reminds me of that place in Ocarina where you'll find what, like, the ice arrows or silver gauntlet or something optional. I think it might have been ice arrows. With the labyrinth with a bunch of key locked doors and stuff. That's pretty good distance for the boomerang though. Okay, that works. They don't seem to be dropping cards, but I think I got some things in my bottles for that. Yeah, okay, ice arrows. I think when I streamed that game I also kind of mixed up what would be in there. Guess I can do the helm splitter against the spiders. That makes sense. I wonder if I can do the back thing. Yep, I can. Cool. Look at me using that maneuver that I couldn't understand. Kinda fucks with me. Yeah, there we go. Oh! Huh. I guess it's not a super good solution against the spiders. But it kinda fucks with me when I jump around someone, because the camera doesn't ideally follow behind links, so I need to actually not... Instead of pushing the stick sideways, I need to push the stick where the sideways is for Link's perspective, and that's a little bit strange. Oh shit! Okay, okay. Garbo. Shields forever. They don't give a crap. Well, I mean, I always have arrows. Good! That ought to fit it. Right in the ass somewhere. Okay, let's use the stick to our advantage here and... yeah. Yeah. Sniped. I wonder if they at least drop arrows in here, or it's just money. Oh, I put the finishing moves on him. Interesting. Man, I've never seen this in any playthroughs of this game that I've watched. Oh yeah, oh no, that's just my own arrows falling down. Never mind, I hope for a second they will drop some for me. Oh, I wonder if I can use the back roll thing against these assholes. Kinda weird, because I don't actually slash at their back using that, but works, it works. Can't argue with the results. That's a much faster way to kill them. Come at me. Yeah, there we go. And I should have come here having spent some money, but I guess I can get a lot from Agatha. Okay, I have the space to just run around and slash at them. I think I could have done much better, but still not dead, and I'm pretty sure I won't get dead. Surely this dungeon does have an actual 100 floors. Oh, what's this? Oh, there are fairies in this game, or I mean great fairies. Interesting. And she looks fairly normal. Yeah, get it fairly. Welcome, hero, to the Cave of Ordeals. I'm the Great Fairy. I reign over all fairies of this realm as their queen. In praise of your efforts thus far, I will release fairies to Ordon Spring. Ordon, that's the first one, yeah, right. From this point on, you will have need of ancient power that allows one to walk along cliff without a single foothold. What the? Oh, that's just one of the future items. If you want to give up the fight for now and go regroup yourself, and return to the surface, you can merely speak to me. Alright, but I hope I can get back here quickly next time. Also, it'd be very nice if you healed me, because that's what you do usually. Or does she... No, there are spider ball tracks in there. Okay, yeah. I do get this at the immediate next dungeon though. But this seems like next time I will also need another upgrade and whatnot. But if there is a shortcut back to this level, or if just all the doors are open, I guess it wouldn't be hard to just run down. Would you like to return to the surface and hone your skills? Yes, by hone my skills I actually mean find myself a magic floating platform, but sure. To return to the surface you will have faced ordeals from beginning. Oh. Well, I mean sure, I can't really advance from here. So I am going to come back here when I've got all the navigational equipment from several dungeons.
When did Legend of Zelda suddenly become so lewd?
Well, when it decided to be all edgy and grown up, I guess, compared to Wind Waker. Oh, I have all my bottles full. And also I didn't really want to be here at all, but sure. Main the wing one? Yes.
Anything wrong?
Part of me kind of wonders how they recorded those little nonsense verbal whatever sounds. If it's just someone literally making up the sounds as they go, or if it was written out or something.
I don't know, it sounds almost like English, pretty much everything she says.
I guess it's just I forget what's the word for slog in English, but I think it's just them but like randomly reorganized. Okay, all the pea heads around. I'm starting to wonder if any of them could be useful for hookshotting. I guess I do appreciate that they are floating about randomly, because that means they didn't just put them... Oh, this one could be probably used to cross the chasm. They didn't just put them in the exact places where I need to hookshot, so that makes it seem more natural that they just happen to be also where I need them, but also in a lot of places where they're completely useless. That's nice. That's always how I want games to do things. Ah, get fucked!
Oh, roller.
Hello, Relor, I didn't say that to you, I said it to this worm who jumped out from the sand onto this rock and behaved kind of like a fish on land. I'll make him do it again, I wonder. Come on. I guess not. What? Didn't really want to anyway. I wonder if I should survey this whole desert from that former bridge resting place over there. Ah, there's that place on the way to the work point where I haven't checked. What's this? Anything interesting on this platform? It would also be cool of them to put a tree that you could close shot to on a cliff or some platform where there's nothing. Because it's a repeat of the exact same thing we did before, but it just like reduces the feeling of gaminess about it all, you know? I've seen this kind of arrangement before. I wonder actually something happens if you like destroy them all. Well, maybe just loot items. Well, that's maybe like the best of both worlds. A little bit of bonus item plays, but not actually that important. Then again, the previous one was just 20 rupees anyway, so like, who cares about that? Okay, we need to go to that whole place with the camp and whatnot, but I want to check out what those two pillars are. Man, I hate sand. It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere. Especially if I keep rolling through it. Okay, this is just, I guess, the entrance. Alright, okay, sure. And if Link isn't as fast as the wolf, I still kinda want to play as Link for a bit. Okay, that behead seems out of my reach completely. But actually, I think I can be, yeah, I can totally be up there. But I'm not sure if I can actually escape this place now that I jump down here. Unless that behead can be used to... No, that seems too far. Actually, it seems like... No, maybe it's just that far, but for a second it looked like it was flying away from me. Well, I'm assuming something will break this eventually. It also feels like my claw shot would be able to grab on with the chains, but of course it cannot. So why the target wouldn't have made it like that, but you know, considering all the things that Batman's grappling hook has managed to grab onto. Looks like boars. This is the lair of the goblins, yeah, looks like it. And I don't even have force grass. Do I have force grass? I don't think I have force grass anywhere. Can't get fucked. You get fucked, you get fucked. There you go. And the boars just die of exhaustion or whatever. Oh, I can ride. Okay, cool. I didn't remember that at all. Oh, but they don't like me trying to... Oh, shit. Oh, it's like a super ram. Well, I know what I'm breaking. Fuck. This will be painful, but only for a moment. There we go. Yeah. No weapon yet. Alright, that's pretty cool looking riding. Where was I wanting to go here? Oh, just... I saw this place on the map, this whole part here. And I wanted to check out if there is anything in here. I guess it's just behind the whole fairy fountain place. There's just up there, probably just money. I can get there, I guess I could use the hat from there, but who cares about another money chest? What? I think that thing just jumped down the chasm. Okay. I'm gonna argue with that. Actually, I bet I can grab to it from here. No? Too far? No, it could be too far. But it also might travel, say, closer to this side. No. Where the fuck is it? Oh shit! Alright, and I can hang on. It still moves. I can entertain myself by doing this. I guess I decided I want the chest anyway. Please be something other than 20 rupees. Oh, it's 50 rupees, even better. Which I cannot use. Dang it. Very quickly, where is the prefect? I need you! Q. Okay. Didn't want to wait for the entire cycle. It probably flies above the middle point though. Still though. Oh, okay, this is where I get off. I was a bit late, but you know. And these guys are accurate as hell. Unless you move a little bit. Actually, pretty satisfying to kill, so I approve. Okay, but I wanted to check out this whole side here. Because it's a big separate ledge. At the very least, I want to rest, knowing that there is nothing here. Which it looks like there is. Alright, but there are a bunch of more fences I can break with a boar. So let's go find ourselves another boar. Wonder if that one is just still where I left him. Hopefully not, because I'm not going to go there again. That's too far. Okay, need some sniping. Ah! Dead. I like how the bow looks in Link's hand there. I don't think I've ever paid attention if I, in any other Zelda game, could run with a bow like this after having taken it out. But I like that it's appropriately big and stuff. Money again? Sigh. Where the hell are the boars? Oh, and oh! Better can blow up the towers as well. Okay, there's one by that pillar. I guess I might as well grab it. Oh, and the second one is just still waiting there. Wow, okay, sure. Fuck everything. Let's fuck everything up for. Hopefully it doesn't just stop rushing right before a tower or something and collide with it and drop me off. Okay, got that and didn't hit the chest. Which I don't know, but it seems like it could have also knocked me off. Perhaps. And there's that isolated place over here that I saw before. Shit! Okay, steering a boar is surprisingly difficult. Get up. Get up! I think it's just gonna be more money. Or you can just walk into this, I guess. I wonder if I can walk into the fences with the same effect. God damn it. Why didn't they see that the money was completely useless in this game? I'm not even gonna check that other chest that I liberated from under tower. Okay, no towers, but can I knock down a fence like this? No. I guess it's just starting to sprint is what makes his collision already destroy everything. Okay, luckily hit that. That's probably money again, but I mean, I'm here. Ah, damn it. Why didn't they give me like merchants for bomb and arrow inventory enlargement, which costs like 500 rupees each? That would have been nice. Okay, that's enough. Leaving a board at each entrance to this whole area. Convenient. Oh! Well, there is that, and there is that as well. Ooh, finally something useful. Maybe the tower chest had bombs in it or something, but yeah. Okay, wait a second, Wolf. I'm gonna try to get the... Oh, is he just guarding the place, the path forward? He might be. Part of me also wonders what happens if I approach him as a wolf. Oh, there's those guys from the N64 games. That was a bit messy. How many do I have? 11. Cool, more than half already. I forget what that guy might have promised me, or if he promised me anything specific. Sword in hand, return to me. Okay, that's pretty obvious. Two skills in one day. How many are left? I don't remember how many he said he had for me total. Meet again at last. Secrecy. There are forgotten ways that do not leave our bloodline. Among the techniques I shall be teaching you are... I wonder if the bloodline line is a subtle indication that he is the past thing. There are some that may even endanger you. Do you feel ready to learn these skills? Sure. Very well. Before we begin, I must test and ensure the helm splitter. Yes. I remember that. Excellent. Yeah. Very well. The skill is Mortal Draw. Let it be hewn into your mind, as usual. Mortal Draw. What could that be? The ways of the sword are unknown to many creatures, and some have strengthened their guards against shield attacks and back slices. Should encounter, yeah, I guess the lizards know about swords, and therefore they harden their scales so that only their tail is vulnerable. That makes sense, sure. Should encounter the mortal draw that I am about to teach you is most effective. You must sheathe your sword and cast aside the most basic of sword skills, the L target. You must wait until your foe is upon you. And before the enemy can see through your rules, you must quickly draw your blade with A. There is no defense for this. The mortal draw deals death. Okay, this is like a parry thing. Some sort, timing based. Okay, put away. Ah! Item restore shit. I guess maybe it's not quite that strict. You miscalculate the space between the attack instead. Okay. Just when he does the little... What's it called? I don't know. I don't know what's the point strike, but do not forget that this technique leaves you life at risk. Okay. Ah, draw isn't drawing a sword, I get it. That seems like a good thing, good attack against the spiders, because they like the whole rearing up for a long time thing. The spiders sure know the ways of the sword. Get more plots. Oh no, that's his loading screen, dang it. Uh-oh. Off. I'm going back to check that other dead end momentarily. I watch there be just like a skull and a couple boxes. Huh. Well. Now I must find out. This must be fate. Well, it was a couple boxes, but nothing in them. Hello Javier, this is the original one, on the GameCube, emulated of course.
Hello.
Okay, where can I snipe from? Seems perilously far. Ha! Sniped anyway. I assume the HD version wouldn't have textures quite like that on the rocks. I wish they did. I don't think they did anything to the geometry, right, in the HD version. I wish they improved the geometry, because some of this looks in N64 style, as people have previously mentioned in my chat, but I didn't agree at the time. Now I do. Also, this rock is melting slowly. Huh. Okay then. So this looks like old Hyrule architecture here, because this was roundabouts where they were sentencing prisoners to death, so I guess it makes sense that they would have built it. That is not really proper phrasing of it. Would have built it, that is very simple. And of course these assholes are coming back. And that guy is not accounting for the arrow drop. And he's really angry about it as well. Oh, it seems I've actually gone into one place where I could have gone. But, it's on this side then. There's a tower. A bunch of boxes, a chest. The boxes seem like they have a purpose. Ooh, arrows, nice. So, what the fuck's the point of these? Can I maybe find some type of hole behind one of them? Oh, that was on the edge of what it could do. Really odd. Really odd. No holes. I guess I could snipe people through the windows up there. And they did give me arrows right now, so that would make sense. I don't know if I need to do it, difficulty, but I might as well. Wow, not a good view at the bars though. Ah, they're cooking one of the boards. Stealth section. Okay, step slightly farther? No, that wouldn't make any sense. If anything, I would require to step closer. Heck yeah. Oh, I hear bugs. Well, you know what, that's all well and good, but I can just run in swords blazing and do this that way. Also, there is this rope, which I wonder. Probably not, looks like it's decorative. I don't think I can climb up there, but considering I know Wolflink can walk on tightropes real well, would be out of the realm of possibility, sneaking that way. Yeah, I don't know what fucking. Even if it's a fire archer, I can just run him with my shield. I suddenly heard a bug around here somewhere, but where? I think I heard it by the windows, right? So it should be on the other way, other side of that wall. Get left. Oh, there's even gates with keys. What? Okay, hiding spot. Gates with keys around here. And a board. So if I get the key, I can break through this, right? You're bugged again. It's definitely here somewhere. Oh, they were cooking it. Oh, it could be the key that was doing the sound. Well, I mean, good. That means I don't have to find two. Aerospace? Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm enjoying this part as well. It's not like this whole stealth sniping people is in any way required or even that helpful, but it's nice. I like the little, all the like that Sacred Grove and this. For some reason it feels like some Zelda games just don't put extra parts in them. Like Wind Waker was very bare bones. But this game puts a bunch of these little areas everywhere between important things, and I appreciate it a lot. The only thing I don't like about this game so far is, well, I mean two things, alright. First, how much I cannot pick up money and cannot use it anywhere for anything good. And the second would be, I guess, the whole Lake Hylia environment where I can't really get anywhere without using the mini games or teleporting. It's always a bit of a bummer. Roasted Bulba. Fuck is Bulba? I'm assuming you mean the boar, because it's the only... Oh, targetable. The only thing here that is roasted. What the? Oh, okay, that's interesting. I would never have thought of that myself. Cool. Though, don't take this as a license to give me hints about literally everything in this game. I definitely wouldn't have tried slashing at the boar, but many other things I will find on my own if you give me like 5 extra minutes, I believe so. Thanks for that hint. I'm pretty sure you didn't just somehow know how I wouldn't have found that on my own and decide to give the hint only because of that. But in the future, there might be places where I get stuck for like 5 minutes and then find my way forward, so in those cases I don't need no hints. Oh, cool. They just move physically. Neato. So yeah, exercise discretion if you decide what hints to give. Like if there's obviously something I'm missing and it doesn't seem like I'll discover it, then I'll allow it. I won't ban you forever. Oh hey, heavy guy. This whole thing reminds me of Blade of Darkness now. Oh shit, he fucked the boar and he fucked me. What an asshole. Actually. Oh shit, I was too far. God damn. He hurts. I'm gonna do that again. We'll try that. Oh, I guess he's a boss like in that. Oh shit. Holy crap, okay. I need hearts, boar. Can I just eat the boar? Well, I'm not a big fan of... Oh shit, World of Warcraft. God, Link. I said draw, not jump. But he reminds me of the orcs from Blade of Darkness. Phew, that was almost dangerous. I appreciate how some enemies can actually hurt you for more than quarter heart. Finish him, Link, come on. You know you want to. Brew yourself. My swamp now, bitch. Uh-oh. This again. I wonder if I can just teleport out. How is the stone burning? What the fuck? Might have all been coated in gasoline or something, I guess. I wonder if it's timed and like the roof will collapse and kill me, or if it's just like, hey, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Yeah, fuck it all. Let's get in the dungeon. There's a ghost here I can see. Interesting how they put a coliseum of some sort in the desert. I don't think that's been done before, but this architecture is... I guess it is kind of Greekish, Romanish. Old Hyrule style, maybe. And there is a coliseum in Breath of the Wild. Just not in the desert, but there is a coliseum, so that's a bit interesting. Okay, skulls give me hearts. That was a request and not a statement, unfortunately. But I guess they don't give me hearts all the time, at least. Come on, man. There we go. What was after me? Also, since there are ghosts, might as well. I don't think Gerudo's ever had architecture like this. I think this is a different place from... I mean, it's called Gerudo Plateau or whatever it was, but might not be the part of the actual Gerudo desert where actual Gerudos live. This seems like something that, yeah, definitely Gerudos wouldn't have the whole Triforce symbols and stuff around it. Pretty sure it's just like on the edge of Gerudo desert where they built this whole place. Environmental storytelling, heck yeah. Almost as good as Doom Eternal. Yeah. Oh gosh, I wonder if there's... I wonder if this has any importance. Nah, I'm pretty sure it's nothing. Lol. Is there a stick? Anywhere in here. I want a stick. I don't know why I was running in sense mode. Give me a fucking stick, please. Pretty sure I cannot carry sticks across different areas. Then again, this is not a loading separate area, so maybe there's a... Oh, that place burned down. No, it is a loading separate area. Never mind. That place burned down, looks like. Yeah, I think... Oh shit, and there's a ghost here. Wow, that's kind of bullshit. Pretty sure that's nothing. There is no reason why I'm looking for a stick. Absolutely no reason. But I'm looking for a stick in a place where I knew I could get the stick from. There. I found the ghosty, so that's all good. Wait. Fuck. Oh, I guess this is where the orc chicken guy... And now I'm calling them orcs. They're not orcs, they're like schmoblins, goblins, bokoblins. These are the games. But this was where the door was, where he ran through, yeah. I get it. Right, let's see. So I'm pretty sure, based on my experience with bones in Harrow Castle Town, I won't be able to carry a stick through this. So if there is a stick, it would be somewhere in here. Maybe I can set the grate on fire. Though I can't really pick it up.
And what will it be?
This probably isn't quite Breath of the Wild levels of interactive, but I think I don't see no sticks anywhere. Maybe I can use arrows now. This is turned the exact other way. Well, dang. Well, you know what? I might be slightly stupid because I have a portable fire source, which I keep forgetting exists. I was like, oh, want a stick to get fire from those other torches. Right, lady, tell me what's in here. Fucking money again. It is nothing after all. Even a big cool chest. How disappointing. Well, fuck it. Let's put some useful on X and head into the Arbiter's grounds, or whatever this is called. Yep, Arbiter's grounds. And now that I know the details about the desert being, I guess the mirror actually specifically being where they put a bunch of their prisoners, it makes sense why this place is called Arbiter's grounds. Also, there's gonna be a deserty Roman architecture dungeon, so that's an interesting combination. Okay. Ooh, fuck. These are bigger. Okay, can I kinda, yeah, I can kinda walk around in the sand. Good to know. Oh, I did pick it up, alright. Oh no. Oh, I bet this is like timed. God, that was a bad decision. It was all a nightmare that we had in the nap. Right before the dungeon, luckily. Okay. Where would I cross? Maybe that was a wolf. I've made notes freaking out about this, and I'm pretty sure the wolf is not much better with this scent. Interesting. Any grapple points? Yeah, there are grapple points. Never mind wolfness. Appreciate the game using old items from old dungeons in new dungeons. That's always nice. Ah, fuck. Well, Okay, goodbye, heart. Oh! Eh. If it was an older game, this would have been a secret button on the floor. Now it's just decorative details, because we're just like that, extravagant. No, I wish it could have worked like with those worm tiles in the first dungeon. Brought it to me, Link, come on. There we go. Oh, skeletons! Tiny skeletons with really weird heads. Interesting. Uh-oh. How will I pull this chain in the sand? This doesn't make any sense. Can I close up the chain? That would be oh, what? I can! Holy shit. Huh. Nice. Yeah. Already locked. Ooh, oil. Okay. I see. Wait a second, can I just refuel the lantern? Yeah, okay, cool. I don't need to go through a bottle. That's all very, very convenient. See? Yes, what's the point of this whole little area here? Uh-oh! It's like something out of Silent Hill 2. Get fucked. So on the scale of, I don't know the scale, like compared to some other video game bugs, how creepy are these? They can't even reach me, not that creepy. Can they? No, they got stuck. Yeah, they're kind of amusing, I'll be honest. Yeah, that was another one on me, okay. Safe at night. Okay. This is cool. Appreciate them using the lantern, giving me dark places. Holy shit, is that? Oh no, oh no. Okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no. God. Too much sand in here. That looks almost like somewhere I could dig in as a wolf, but I'll probably just die in the sand if I try. Welp. Okay, does this persist? Good torches stay lit. Yes, nice. Hey, remember the gimmick from the Forest Temple and Ocarina with the 4 bows? I had to find... enemies that have stolen like colorful lights in their lanterns. If I wasn't standing there watching this happen, I would have been able to run under that door easily. And this is a giant pole that actually has a face. It looks kind of freaky. Okay, I'll just attack it anyway. I guess it should be visible when it becomes real. Oh, it's when it's blue. I actually would have thought that would be when it's invulnerable, but sure. Oh, soul. Also, this count towards that as well. Also, cool death animation here. Reminds me of Rasputin from Anastasia. A little bit, I don't even know why actually. I'm pretty sure a bunch of mage characters in like RPGs die this way. Or there's a Might Magic series, I think. Some mage units might have had that animation. Also, we can sniff the ghost. And learn how the ghost smells. But we don't actually need it because, I mean, there's only so many places to go in the dungeon. Okay, now there's skulls with rings. What? The human version is better to control. Map? Give me map. Yes. That back texture looks like it's reused from some other texture in the game, just stretched out. Like a part of that other texture was clear without any other signs, and they just UV mapped the back of the map to that little bit of texture. Made it stretch out, but still kinda look like a map, I guess. Okay, there are grab targets, but like why? If I can just run across all this crap. I wonder if they put that whole... Alright, what was it that I needed? What items did I need in... Maybe the second... Nah, I don't know. Needed something in Temple of... in Lake Bed to get the piece of heart, which I hadn't gotten. I guess maybe I just wanted to spend money so I could go through those chests and clear them off the map. But as I said, I would do it off camera. I guess I might as well do it today when the stream is done, if it will be an appropriate time. What's this now? Oh, it's just one of the statues. Okay, well, looks like I have a choice. I remember something about those rooms from the playthroughs. I kind of don't want to go there. Not sure if there is a real choice, but... Okay. Finish that scalding. Did you money chest or key? Ah. They could have put merchants in the dungeon or something. Like, I feel like maybe in what? I grab this giant piece of thing. Okay. I think wasn't there? I think in Might Magic 6 in Kriegsspear there might have been. Oh shit! Yeah, sure I can do this. There might have been like a wall, or it could have been like that werewolf dungeon in Blackshire. Some sort of wall ornament that actually sold you stuff or healed you or something for money. Oh shit, no. Okay, well now that that's gone, I can Oh shit! Fuck. Yeah, there is definitely a target. But I don't know if it's too far. Yeah, seems like it's too far. Another big chest. It's something. Oh. I guess that's to get back. Okay, just to make sure I cannot push this. Cannot pull it. Sideways doesn't work. I wonder if I could use the claw shot from in the sand, but that's probably not what they expect of me. Also, there is no good line towards that in the sand. Part of me is starting to think that this place we come back to later. Let's try the round rooms on the opposite side now. I feel like Wind Waker didn't have that much mysterious rooms and dungeons where you didn't know how you would progress through them and stuff, but I think in this one a couple of them had that. So even if these dungeons aren't really non-linear or anything, they're still more interesting to solve and discover. Okay, how would I want to grab that? I don't know. Just to warm myself, I guess. That needs a key. I know you can spin this, but how? Interesting. Well, what if I'm a wolf? Okay, I'm gonna go from there. Is there trails for all four I mean 3 other ghosts? I guess there are. Or what's this? Yeah, it's the smell trails for all of them. Interesting. I'm still unsure if I need them. Maybe there's something that only wolf can see in this place. Yeah, I want to grab all of that. Pretty sure I wouldn't be able to move this even if I like equipped iron boots or something. Interesting. Yeah. Just to make sure I definitely cannot grab that from down here. That is hanging halfway above the edge, so even if like it was possible to break the chains or something, it wouldn't fall down here probably. This is all really intriguing. Huh. Well, let's keep trying both rooms, I guess, and see. Is there anything above here, perhaps? Anywhere? There is that whole place, but I'm pretty sure you get there from outside and not just kind of grapple. Maybe I should use the iron boots just in case. Who knows? A bit weird. Can I put them on while I'm heading at something, I wonder? Oh yes, I can. Now that's kind of amusing. At least it has the courtesy to play the sound. Okay, so what I need is a key. And I know there is a chest that looks like it would hold the key in that other room. Ha! These locks have physics on them. Interesting as well. Man, it's the little details. One thing I haven't tried is, I guess, running into that sand. Still... Man, this is bizarre. It's early in the dungeon as well. There's just nothing I can think of here. Where'd the third one go? Let's look from above here where I can see more of it. One went up there. One went there, like in the sand almost, looks like. Down here. Oh! Oh, I see. So it was useful to look at the smell rails. Ooh! There we go. Solutions logically found, not just stumbled upon randomly. Nice. I guess I shouldn't have thought that those trails would be completely useless. Even the designers would have known that you don't need trails to be able to follow a simple dungeon. Unless there's semi-hidden stuff like that. Have you ever been as a wolf in a dungeon before? I don't think we've seen this door opening animation where Midna helps us with her hair hand thing. Pretty interesting looking. Okay, and yeah, this is the sound we've been hearing in that other room above. Bat boy skull. And here we can do this physically impossible thing and push the giant room around us. Suddenly there is a mummy fighter. You know what? This guy looks an awful lot like a monster in the Plains in Might and Magic 8. Like some big mummy lich skeleton warrior. I wonder if this is their version of a good dose. But if Futurama is to be believed, mummies are delicious, so I guess I can let Wolfman have the meal, biting the guy over and over and over again. Key? Oh! There are keys in the small chest, I guess, yeah. But now I can... yeah, okay. So I have to return this to the original position. There is nothing else in here, it looks like. If you look at the map. Which part do we actually spin? I guess the little wall in between of the... but how does that even work? I'm not sure how this whole thing works. I guess I'll be able to observe it later again. This can't be the only place where this rotating a room thing is happening. But now we have a key. Okay, well. What the fuck? This sort of bullshit. Right out of the fire temple from Ocarina. Only spikes set up fire, which makes a lot more sense, I guess. Oh, wolf cannot really pull, I guess, maybe. Ah, kind of amusing. The wolf can't pull, only can push. Or can only push rather. Okay, that seems fine. Another one of those giant chandeliers. Whatever the fuck this is. This looks like a bit of a trap, I'll be honest. This whole giant hammer with spikes on it. Device. Well, whatever, let's pull the thing. I'm sure I won't regret it horribly. Oh, but yeah, I needed the cage there so I can walk across and pull this chain. Okay, cool. Hopefully the chandelier stays in its top position once I'm done with this. Yeah, sounds like it's stuck there. Is it? Oh shit, no it's not. Okay, I guess I only need to run under it here. I don't need to like, take a long time to get up there and then run across it or anything stupid like that. I wonder if I can stay in the middle when it falls. Yep. And that actually is not what I wanted to do because... oh no, I can get around like that. Cool, I guess. Anything else in this room before I leave? No. Was that giant hammer thing a piece of palm or something? But that was really specific as a thing to just put by a wall in a dungeon. Oh, now it's a skull with wings on fire. It's quite special. Like a skull on fire with wings rather, because the wings were actually the only part that wasn't on fire. Can I read this as text? No, that's not text. Can I... yes, I can spin the shit. It looks like I'm... actually this is using like Link's feet to rotate the middle part of it all. Which, again, physically makes absolutely no sense. How would you have the strength to do this bullshit? Oh, hello there, mommy man. Looks real cool, I like his armor GP. Oh, and yeah, he's pretty dead, I guess. I don't remember if Gypdos could do that in the old games. Like, freeze you in place with a scream. I guess they must have been able to do that. So again, this is a much cooler design than regular Mummy Man Gypdos. It's a knight. For some reason. I don't know why. I guess maybe guards? But why would they mummify them for here? But I don't know. Still pretty cool. And I guess I probably don't have my old Magic 8 saves. I guess maybe I can just look on my old streams or something and check if those enemies really look like that. Oh shit. Not a bad, I mean, not a good position. Ugh, shit. Get fucked, everyone. Good news. Okay, how about I claw shot you just for fun, no? Doesn't seem like it paralyzed him or anything like that. Maybe a little bit of a stumble, which should be fine. Okay. Surely you won't be able to reach me in time. Or even at all, okay. Man, they look cool. I wish the environment would have the level of detail and textures and whatnot as the characters and enemies have. Pretty sure in the original resolution you can't even see their face properly, but it's very well textured looking. Right? What's in here? And interestingly, I haven't seen a single place where I could use this dungeon item yet. I wonder if it works in the sand somehow, like letting you move in the sand without sinking. Okay, well, it's not a trap at all, I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh. Oh, this is fun. This is a cool part, I think, if this is what I think it is. So check this out. There's some weird shit and Mina's freaking out. So if it's invisible, what do we do to see invisible stuff usually? Use the senses. Suddenly there's tons of ghost threats everywhere. That's a bit freaky for Zelda games, ghost rats. It reminds me of that advertisement for bug spray. Also, how the fuck do I even like get rid of them? I think doing this attack would do it. Interesting. Well, they are still on me. I still can't walk. But there was a little advertisement for a bug spray back when I was a kid, which made it seem like what made it seem? No, it didn't make it seem like anything. It pretty much just showed streams of cockroach ghosts floating from it or something like that. And the very idea of bug ghosts was freaky to me, because bugs are already strange and incomprehensible, but if they were ghosts, much scarier than human ghosts in my opinion. Hey, how do I get rid of them? I guess if I was human I could maybe use the lantern. Okay, Link still kind of wobbles about. How do I cleanse myself of this evil? Maybe if I just cross the room, maybe it's one of those things. It's kind of weird that there doesn't seem to be a way to do it, but surely they won't stay on me if I exit the room, right? Heh! Walked right out of them. That's kind of stupid, but... Alright, fine. Oh no! Okay, I can't really do this quickly enough without getting a bunch of them on me. Was there a locked door elsewhere in here, or... I think I am just trying to get up. Ugh. I think there's a locked door in there, right? Yeah. Maybe I ran into a wall or something. No? Easier. What would be easier? I did all the moves already. I didn't jump from like a height or something, I guess. It's kind of weird that this doesn't target them. This old move. Do I do some sort of weird spin attack? Oh, okay, so if there's no one in my targeting range, I do a weird spin attack instead. Like a sword spin attack. Alright, well. That's kinda silly, but I guess it makes some sort of sense. And charge spin, that's like spinning your stick around. I don't know if I know how to do that well. Oh yeah, there's... Yeah, I guess I could have done that as well. Huh. I forgot that movement exists. And now we're on top of that middle room with the chandelier. Still haven't found any other ghosts, interestingly enough. I feel like I should have, considering I dug down there where that other one was. You know what? Actually, I mean, this will be a pain to get back to if I just jump down here, so I will check that later again. Because that trail kind of just stopped. But now we're in here, and we can create a shortcut here. I'm assuming I push it to the left here, like this, because it's the only way it would make sense. Now, actually, I know, I guess there isn't anything above that I really need at this point. Technically, I should be able to grab it there. Come in here and check out where that trail of stink goes. Where I've dug down and there was just a room with a mummy in it. And the key. Where does it go from there? Because, oh wait, no, it's a chain, it's not a mummy room. Huh. Well, I guess I must not have missed anything then. Same thing here. What the fuck? Camera, why do you put yourself there? Okay, that chain seems a bit misplaced. That place where the links appear should be way farther in the hole. The whole thing is kind of weak. But I made it anyway. Lol, get fucked. Okay, there's a chest in there, obviously. I can grapple there. But actually, you know what? I think I will try to. I'll try to do this again. Oh shit! Okay, that might have been a bad idea. Just in case the chain would have been long enough for me to go behind the chandelier, I'll try this again. I also wonder if having the iron boots on makes this faster. Not really. No, Link, what the fuck, why? Why do you do this to me? Goodbye, cruel world. This is the evil of sticks on joysticks. This is why they are Garbo. Actually, I should be breaking those skulls because I need hearts. Oh well. Man, though, I kinda have to give Link prompts anyway, cause like, imagine how much this whole thing weighs. And also consider the probable resistance you get just trying to pull a chain through a weird series of tunnels in stone. It somehow splits into 3 chains. Man, this whole thing is really convoluted. Maybe it's the Sheikah. Oh, it's just the 10 rupee anyway. And by 10 I mean red. I guess it's just the Sheikah influence on the Hyrule architects. Because you know, Sheikah really loved all their bullshit trial dungeons and stuff. And they have been kind of like a hidden society. Sounds like. So it makes sense they would influence actual big name architects in Hyrule that would make all these historic places and temples and whatnot, and fill them with these stupid fucking puzzles. Also, I kinda question where that sand is flowing from. If you see the 2 sandfalls in the background, the shorter one seems to just be coming out of like ground behind the bricks. Unrealistic, man. Unrealistic. Also, if Link can pull this chain, if he has enough strength, Hippocat, you know physics, confirm this. If you have the strength to pull a chain that makes this whole chandelier rise, surely he has enough strength to just lift it with his arms normally. Just approach it and lift it up.
Okay, one more time.
So, when they pull this chain there, it somehow goes through like the wall and ceiling, I guess, splits into 3 and raises this whole thing that I'm walking on, this giant chandelier. And I'm thinking, surely that is not like a lever, it doesn't save any power or strength or whatever you call it. And if Link has the strength to just pull on the chain and lift this whole fucking giant thing up, surely he could just come from the front and just lift it with his 2 arms and like flip it over or something.
Well, we have absolutely no idea what kind of stuff is going on in the ceiling. There could be like set of gears or something.
Would there be some sort of mechanism that makes like a... like... what's the word? Like... multipliers, magnifies your force, so like if you weakly pull on the chain, it somehow makes it into a giant effort that lifts this whole thing up. I don't know.
I think it's possible with gears.
Huh. I guess maybe it could be kind of like on a bicycle, you know, where like you shift gears and it's just like you got to spin more, but you overall like... how to even describe it? I think people know what I'm talking about. So you would need to like do a lot more of a weaker effort to move this thing a short distance, but it's real heavy. I guess that would make sense, right? Ah. Well, thank you for setting me on the right path with physics, Hippocat.
I'm kinda talking out of my ass, that's just what I feel.
Well, now that you mentioned that, I remembered bicycles, and now I feel the same. Also, I wonder if that, yeah, those stones might be there just to like have a logical place for where the chain is inside. There is not really nothing there for... I guess maybe in the wall itself. Yeah, whatever. I mean, considering he can do this, there might be just some automation in there as well, or he is just super powerful. Hey, Stalfos. Cool. Yeah, that whole gear stuff is a bit weird to me, because like my first thought is always to think about like conservation of energy, and surely they cannot, without getting energy from somewhere else, they cannot like just multiply your energy. But then I realize it could be just like, you could be expending a weaker force, but over a longer period of time. Maybe I can have to blow them up like in good old days, whatever. So yeah, and it could like amount to... Get fucked! Get fucked! Get double fucked! Oh man. Oh, but that will do the helm splitter. Man, physics are sometimes interesting. Also, apparently that was what I needed to do. Cool. Wonder if there are bombs in all this now, the sparks. Bombs in the chest? Yeah, bomb in the chest. How convenient then that the guy, Barnes is his name, who sells the bombs, that he goes into all the dungeons and fills the chests with the right type of bomb, exactly the one that you buy from him. Very thoughtful. I also imagine these fish bombs probably stink a lot, considering we've learned that this is a real fish. At least there are real fish that look exactly like that. Also, weird goddess with a snake, that's interesting. That reminds me of that goddess in the spirit temple, to be honest. The giant statue with two hands in Ocarina, but I don't remember if it had a snake in it. Interesting. Interesting. Grab points now. A pretty elaborate ceiling though, that's nice. Okay, that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to like set on fire. Well, let us proceed. No, not that. First, lantern. I wonder if I could have had more bottles by now. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Hope it's not like one of those Duke Nukem 3D Switch puzzles where I just lit the correct ones on fire in the same combination. Well, that didn't close, so alright, everything's fine. This is kind of weird. You know what? I'm gonna transform into a wolf and sniff a little bit. Okay, the trail still goes there. What a weird room. Did I accidentally solve this, or what the fuck even happened? Just run across sand, light some torches on fire, and you go there. Maybe it's like a reminder that I have a lantern and it's gonna be a more elaborate puzzle in here. Oh, there's two ghosts in one. Interesting. Oh, that's not ghosts, that's bullshit. This is bullshit, not ghosts. But one of them is ghosts. Cool, and he teleports. Oh, but also he's the one that does this crap. Consider this. Oh, they moved with me. Oh, you know what? I guess one of them is gonna, yeah, when they attack with the lamp, one of them is gonna become real. That didn't really seem to give me enough time though to react. Ah! No, I was once again trying to try to get that. I think it's this one. I wonder if it stays consistent. Because I think I saw this guy be blue. Yep. Good. Nice. So I can use one go to remember which one it is. Or I can just react quickly now. Neato. Yeah. Oh, he has a cool texture on his cloak as well. Does he disappear? I think he disappears, right? Yeah, it's like a little veiny and stuff. Interesting. Okay, this is my direction. Where am I now? Back in this room? Huh, where would I go then out of here? Because I only killed 2 ghosts. Have I missed a bunch of them? I might have just missed a bunch of them. Let's go backwards and see if there is scent trails anywhere. That might go in some weird direction. Oh, these went out. That's interesting. I wonder if the scent trails disappear after we kill the ghost that it belongs to. I should have probably returned to the middle room and looked at it. To see if all the 3... Okay, I guess I can do it as well. To see if all 3 scent trails are still there. That'll be an interesting indication of which ones to follow. Okay, wait, I can't really do much from here. Oh no, I can get... what? Get back. I can use that. Why is it doing that on sand? That doesn't make any sense. But I can use this. Put them here. Over here. Pressing the sense button, but I was moved, so it wasn't working. Surprise, surprise. Okay, no trails in here. I guess this side is done. Climb out of here, but I bet I can use that grapple point. Get fucked! Wow, it's just they keep beaching themselves. Okay, I'm pretty sure the the smell trail. Oh, and there is new stuff happening. Okay. Ah, no, it's probably just the ones that I've defeated. Yeah. Oh well. So the one that went into the place where the chain comes from is probably still gonna be here, yeah. Oh, but I guess yeah, it's this one that goes there. And another one would have gone just there. Okay, I see. So there might be one here somehow. Now it goes up in there as well. Now question, can I rotate this in any other way? For example... I don't think I can leave it in a position where I can still leave, but it's a different position from the start, so maybe it like would affect the room on top. Which I haven't, yeah, in the top room is where I couldn't have, I didn't have a way to proceed yet, because that was just like one of these rooms, but without anything to push or pull. So yeah, in this one, there's only two positions, looks like. Yeah, cannot pull beyond this. Cannot push beyond this. Okay, so this is done. And it's not wolf form. So that guy went into the ceiling. And the other guy just went above. Where did he come out of in this ceiling? This is like the water temple in Ocarina with all the like transformations from menus you have to do, but it's better because it's not inventory style. Okay, so yeah, one of them definitely went in there, but I haven't been yet. I don't see any ways to... No, that would be stupid. I kinda thought, what if you could like pull this by chain using your claw shot or something like... But I did try hanging there and putting on my iron boots and nothing will happen. It's okay, and one of them is still goes here, so I might have missed something in here. It's kinda weird though, like... How else, what else do I do in this room even? Isn't anything else anywhere? This is reminding me of something. Something in that could have been just a dream or a sense of deja vu, but like a puzzle solution where you just don't do a logical thing, but just look on the ceiling and... Oh shit, there are some spikes, right? Just look on the ceiling and just find like a switch or something, or hook shot target. I feel like I remember encountering a puzzle of that kind and complaining about it. But I might be misremembering. Okay, so this ghost go like this. And beyond that the thing. Chandelier. Yeah, okay, there's that giant spike maze again. By maze I mean mace. No, same thing, really. I wonder where I missed that ghost. And also, I still haven't even found a dungeon item. Nor a single place in the dungeon where it could be used. Ugh. Shit, well, at least I didn't graphically squish him. Okay though, wolf, real shit to have tight maneuvers with. Fuck it. Couldn't even stay in that hole. Heart piece, okay. Also the wolf kept getting damage from the spikes, but normal Link doesn't seem to give a shit about them. Wait, how do you... Oh, probably climb the cage here. What? No? What? How did you climb up there? I already forgot. How did you get here? Oh, okay, that makes sense as well. Like that. This again, I wish the pulling of the things was a bit faster. It's only the slightly annoying part about this dungeon. But I must say, what an improvement over the Wind Waker in terms of dungeons. So much better, even visually. Wait, I should have run forward, but I guess I can still jump if I want to. This is probably done out of mercy, this little ledge here. Okay, go here. Oh, I guess, yeah, I haven't found a way to get Here? What? Haven't I? Surely I have. I mean, this. No, I have found a way to get there. That corridor is explored on the map. I remember it. Weird. Well, okay, let's push it anyways. Yeah, this is Ghost Trail. Is that room with whatever it was in there? I don't even remember. Kind of a bunch of mummy guys and skeletons. Wolf, please climb out of there first. Ah, symbols. Okay. Looks like there's another hidden little thing to dig through. Sneaky game, sneaky. And there's the ghost. Okay, apparently I managed to sneak that attack in the dark without getting hit by the lamp. That's nice. I feel like that multiplying ghost was meant to be the last one. Because these ones are both easy. Okay, so we look on the map. There's the boss room stuff. Oh shit, there's a bit of this dungeon left in here, looks like. I guess it is logical because we haven't gotten the item yet. Oh wait a second, that room is above that other room, so that circular room. We're here. Which one is this again? Ah, with the rats. Well, that's kind of disappointing because there isn't any sort of switch in here that would let me spin the room below it. There's that weird thing in there, but I don't know what it is above the chest. Looks like an empty just flame holder of some description. Ah, there's many of them on the columns and stuff. Okay, it's nothing special, looks like. Still though, it is a kind of weird position there. With that little square on the wall behind it. But okay, so in here I cannot spin anything for below, so that tells me I am still missing something. How to spin that other circular room? Get where I need to be. There is the other flame. Now we only need one. I'm worried the stream is going a little bit more over 2 hours, but I mean, I'm not gonna leave in the middle of a dungeon. Good thing I didn't spend too much time in Harrow Field doing random shit. Okay, I don't think this goes anywhere important, right? It just goes on the balcony in that one room where there's nothing relevant anymore. Well. Well. Maybe there is something to do in the floor shot. Kind of interesting, they gave the rats like initial idle animations of doing whatever with the skulls, sleeping, I don't know. What if I put it before hitting the thing? No, it doesn't work, and I cannot lower or raise myself here because of how I hanging on to it. Well, I mean, I could try bombing this place, I guess. That would be somewhat weird if this was just bombable for no good reason. Okay, thankfully it's not. But I don't see... I mean, this is a totally spinnable room. But how to spin anything? This must be here for a reason, or is it just a light source thing that was disguised as this? I don't... Also, we haven't met Uku yet, which is weird. I thought we met it in every dungeon. Maybe there is something in the below room that I've been missing. I tried spinning in both directions, right down here, so... All these cracks, I'm pretty sure, don't mean it's vulnerable or anything. There's that. Also, part of me kind of wonders why that is there. Because, you know, if this wasn't... Oh, you know what? You know, I think I know how to do this. Genius. We spin this and then that hole probably is open. Because it probably lines up with the little indentation. And now we can use the hookshot, the claw shot, to get up there when this room is spun. Cool! Shit. Love it. This is the kind of puzzle that I appreciate. I was like, why is there that part in the ceiling? There is no logical reason for that to be there. They surely wouldn't have made it just for the ghost to be able to, like, have an excuse to go through the ceiling on there or anything. Hey there, last ghost. So yeah, and that immediately I was like, okay, if there is a point to that thing in the ceiling, the only way... And I guess that whole closer beat was also in my mind. Good, nice puzzle. I even didn't get stuck for too long on that. Okay, all ghosts done. Anything else in this room? This looks kind of spinnable, but maybe it's just... I mean, on the map there isn't anywhere else to go from here. Alright, cool. Hopefully it's time to get the dungeon item finally. After I'm done with this, I'm gonna eat some ice cream. Ate my pizza right before the stream, so can't really do another one, but at least I can give myself some ice cream. Unfortunately, Hippocat, I think today might be a re-airing of the episode with the that horrible instrument. So the 18th one, which I think you've seen already, so there might not be a new official episode.
No, if you mean Yakety Sex, I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't? I thought you did, but okay. I mean, it aired officially, like, way ahead of everyone, every other episode from, like, the mid-season, but okay. Yeah, most people don't like it though, so don't expect too much fun stuff. Man, and there have been so many like little clips and screenshots from later ones that I still haven't found a way to look at them, to watch them. I just know a lot of real out-of-context confusing things about them that I cannot wait to find out what the fuck is actually going on. Aha, so this is the first instance in the dungeon of being able to apply the item that I know is going to be there. And this is the second one, okay, immediately, okay, and I think this might be just the item room? There's like a mini boss in it, or... Oh wait, no, it's probably, yeah, it drops down. Oh boy. It drops way down. Do I just fall? Okay then, okay. This is mandatory damage. What has the world come to? My god. Okay, this is locked. Well, like, I mean, this does look like it would be possible at anyone's level of strength. Not even like a giant machine probably would be able to. Considering how... what's the word, like... vertically aligned this... I know none of the words that are relevant to this whole thing. What the fuck? Oh, but there's an entrance from the side, I see. I see how it is. And there's a key. Was there a locked door at the very bottom? I feel like there was. Okay, can we push ourselves a bit further up? What's in here? There's a grapple point and a dead end. I see. Well, it's laid out exactly like that. Yeah, but it's not the same because there isn't any chests. Huh. Another place I could grapple and nothing else. Okay. Weird, but I mean, I'm going down. Okay, this seems to be it. Okay, right. So the door. Come on. This reminds me of the tombs in Series M3 almost, only with light in it. Oh. Ghost threats, I can hear him. Actually, that's interesting. Why don't we see monsters in fantasy games like skeletons or ghosts of anyone else, usually but humans? I mean, sometimes there's skeleton horses and dogs in this game as well, but not a very frequently encountered thing. Which you'd think that undead animals would be in some ways creepier than undead humans. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Like, think of a horse skull. Surely it's like still creepy even if you just like laugh at human skeletons because of the whole internet thing with skeletons and Mr. Skeletals and spooky skeletons and stuff like that. But horse skulls haven't been memeized yet. Memorized. Mimified. Whoa! I need to find my way around this crap. Yeah. Oh no, this thing is already killed. Well, I mean, I probably should have killed all the rest before. Also, this I'm dead. Again. Oh no, I'm gonna sink. Fuck off. Damn it! He didn't even try to save me. He's like, oh, what's going on? Do you die when you stop breathing? There's sand in your lungs. Being you traitor. Okay, now the manual spin is just doesn't work when I want it to. God damn it! That was, first of all, way too fast, second of all, bullshit. Because I should have been able to hold on to the ledge there at least. Wolflink, if only you weren't so short. Why are there ghost spikes? And why are they not there anymore? That's interesting. Yeah. Okay, let's rehearse the... Hi, now the ghost spikes are back again. Yeah, I should definitely take care of this apple. Are they actually infinite? Because they seem to be occurring back in places where I haven't killed them. Well, I guess I can always just preemptively kill them using that. Okay, should be possible to do this now. Run! Wait, wrong. Run. Fucking run. Okay, phew. Oh, now these are mildly familiar. They didn't used to be attached to walls, but they just used to be even in Ocarina and the Link to the Past. Now that I think about it, why is Link to the Past called Link to the Past? I don't remember any time travel in there. But yeah, though they didn't spin a Link to the... Ah, there we go, there's Uko. You! Retast! Nice fellow. Stick together. Okay. And it has like a real tiny thing above its head for some reason. What was that? Dang it. I wonder if that was the brother or son or whatever it was, the head with wings. Shrunk, but not shrunk enough to actually... Oh, okay, this is what that thing was from before. Interesting. Aye. Kinda cool that they have these little scent bits where you move slower. Okay, skeletons. I wonder if I can preemptively blow them up with bombs. Maybe not. No, put it down. At least that doesn't delay the explosion. Exploding. Oh, and the second one is dead. Okay, well, that works out for me. I appreciated the roll a little bit, unlike in Ocarina and stuff. Oh, didn't kill it. And, oh, okay, that's just magical enemy doors. And they don't have any recesses in the walls where they actually would move, so that's 0 out of 10 unplayable, basically. Where are they? Ah, they were back there. Here? Yeah, this looks right. Oh shit! Don't care to deal with the bugs, good thing they don't actually damage you. Uh-huh. What are those spears with cubes on them? Those look interesting. Alright. I'm strangely familiar about them. I feel like in some game there was like one of the Zelda games maybe even. There was some sort of fence. Maybe even this one. Which has weird like additions stuck onto the bars like that. Anyway. Now this surely is gonna be a mini boss room, right? For the dungeon item. Yeah, all signs point to it. Oh, look, this is kind of cool. And all Japanese and stuff with all like little paper bits to contain this evil spirit or whatever. You know what sounds like a great idea? Let's release the evil spirit. Apparently one rope was enough, maybe? Yeah, okay, there was exactly enough ropes to contain it. That's a bit shoddy. They should have done some... What's the word? Redundancy ropes. I'm assuming maybe Wolfie will see more about this. Oh yeah, giant man guy. With a skull. Looks like the Lucian from Witcher 3. Why is this place so full of undead anyway? How do I hurt it now? I mean, I have arrows. Or I could actually, maybe, like those back at him with my shoulder pad. I wonder. No, they don't look like back. Well, let's see about arrows then. Yep. Sure vulnerable. Yeah. Gotta love this, how all the Zelda bosses pretty much are structured, like you have to bring them down and then they'll allow you to just wail on them on their weak spot with a satisfying sword combo. Instead of, you know, Dark Souls and other games where you just land hits one by one when you can. I guess both methods have their place, but there is something satisfying about this as well. Okay, here we go again. Go blue! Wow, I expertly jumped right through that sword as if this was in fact Dark Souls. So is there any other way to get it to come down and attack without having to use arrows? Because I could run out of arrows. Okay. You had a cool design as most things in this game, but during that hard. Kinda weird. I wonder if those spots have an incident. Also here apparently bursts into just like locusts and stuff. That's kinda creepy. Why are there so many undead in here? Still. I don't understand. There was just like a prison thing area where they I don't think they even held the prisoners here, they just walked them through here on the way to the Mirror of Twilight to put them away. So suddenly this place is hella cursed. Huh, okay, well, let's go get the item. So this is probably one of the weirdest items in Zelda. A fidget spinner. Ancient machine allows you to float in the air. Well, not strictly float, but still. It's just like, hey, this is a weird gadget thing that just seems a bit convoluted and arbitrary, but as we've seen these spider tracks all over the place, it will actually remain useful, and it might be a faster way to travel instead of just on foot. Actually, it's not. But I think actually, can't you... Yeah, you can do the spin thing. Wonder if this like propels you forward. Not really. Okay, so it's not actually a viable way to keep traveling. That is unfortunate. I wish I could have just rode this thing across Highway Hill. But go away. But go across rails like this and jump perpendicular from one to another. And I know there's some stuff above that I have just missed completely. I don't think you can turn around on a rail though. But at least it doesn't stop. You just go. You don't even actually have to like hold the stick in any direction. Okay, this is actually completely pointless. It's just like a tutorial, maybe. But yeah, this is a cool little machine. That is very situational. Most of the times it's completely useless, unfortunately. So it's one of the weirder and kind of weaker items in general, but the idea behind it's pretty cool in my opinion, though it's too convoluted to me. I don't know. I wish it was something simpler. Like bombs and arrows and even a claw shot is kind of a thing that's like... It kind of exists already in some form or another, but this... What even is this? Okay, and you don't sink in sand with this, which is nice, but... Fortunately I still managed to fall down completely. Okay, this kind of simplifies this whole spot. This time, okay. Gah! Once again I press the button thinking it would make me climb faster. Don't pick it up. Shit. Context sensitive buttons are evil. Should be purged. There are some things in this world that should not exist. Or whatever the guy said in the premonition. No, well, that was just completely pointless of me to do. Oh no, I think he said sometimes you must purge things from this world or something that should not exist. Yeah. Okay, these guys are real annoying. How do I... No, fuck you, Link! Didn't even grab the ledge. How do I get rid of them? Fucking... Don't pick up stuff. Come on, idiot. Really should be separate buttons for these things. Okay, now this thing is pretty useless. Normally. Okay, what if I do my sword attack and then immediately... no! Okay, I resisted the urge to press a button to climb up. Alright. How did I make this jump so easy the first time? Anyway, the annoying thing is here that you cannot change your direction, so you kinda need to land on the rail in the correct direction. Like this. Okay, and I guess this room, this giant room with tons of rails in it is gonna be like a tutorial. Another one. Let's chest in there. I don't know how useful it is. Could still be a key. Bombs are good. Money is useless. Not as a general statement, but you know, in this particular case. Some rails are just hella fast for some reason, I don't know. Have I found the compass yet, I wonder? Oh, this whole room was for a piece of art. Interesting. What's this all about? How do I change directions? I guess I should just, yeah, stop and restart. What's here and why would I want it? Don't really break them apart or anything. Well, I don't feel like destroying them with my bombs. More money that I cannot pick up. Well, let's go there then. Statue. Ooh, dang it. No, fuck. This reminds me of something from somewhere. I know, that's very descriptive of me, but still. I think, no, it's just Donkey Kong returns to Purple Freeze level they played earlier, where you jump from vine to vine and there will be like spiky balls turning down them or something. You have to jump from vine to dodge them. That's you climb them up. Oh, and this is how we get to the boss key chest thing. It's kind of weird. I assume that actually you could have gotten here from the other side as well, but maybe it's a one-way thing. Big key. Yeah, I guess there is no room for you to grab any of these rails from this side. Okay, cool. And this is the other use of the spinner. Well, I mean, apart from the mild stuff like not sinking in the stone, if you see things like this is again kind of like the spin ball in Prime, where you charge some shit. I guess the boost ball or whatever and the spider ball are different powers, but still, this item just makes me think of Metroid Prime even further with the applications it has. Well, we have the boss key, so it's time to go face the boss and watch the cutscene and end today's stream for good, I guess. How would I end the stream not for good? I don't know. Sometimes I start a word before I think of what I wanted to say with it. Is there a reason for me to maybe go down in the middle there? Looks like there is, because there is a listing, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm doing something, surely. Oh wait, I should be doing it just more and more and more. Oh, more rails, cool. I guess this must have been Arbiter. Maybe that other rail just ends somewhere. Yeah, okay, there's the boss door, and that other rail would have gone there. Hopefully there isn't a chest with a piece of heart in there, because I'm not going in there now. Alright, let's go see the boss. So, for several reasons, which I'm not going to name, I think, because it's just like a general kind of reason, like it just feels cool. I think. This upcoming boss is many people's favorite and coolest boss in this game by their measure. While I haven't fought the later bosses, and I haven't even fought this one yet, from just watching it, I guess there are cool bits about it, but I wouldn't be like super just blown away by it, I don't know. Anyway, it starts out as a giant cool looking skull, so let's find out what that's all about. Well, I mean also an arm. Who said that? Oh, hello, there's Zant. You start on over. You still live. How astonishing. No wonder some call you hero. But this is truly a bittersweet reunion. Truly. For I fear this is the last time I will see you alive. Have I seen his hands before? I actually don't remember if I've seen his hands before, even in videos. I guess I never really paid attention, but yeah. Weird magic sword. Weird magic runes on the skull. And of course, I wonder if other things could come to life if he stuck that sword into them. Or if it just requires a skeleton. But yeah, this is a giant skeleton of something. The hell's his name? Star-Lord, I think. Yep. Bullet Fossil, Star-Lord. It feels like a really obvious name that we haven't seen before for some reason. Also, the music here is totally a remix of the Ocarina of Time Dragon boss fight music, which plays when you fight the Dodongo King or whatever his name is, and Volvagia in Volcano as well. So I used to think of it as a Goron dungeon boss thing, but you know the one goes ta 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 and stuff. Ta 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 ta. That's gonna be more apparent later. But let's find an enemy to attack. So we crush his spine with our spinner. Also there are tons of weird skeletal people coming out of the sand that are going to try to defend him. Meanwhile he's trying to freeze a bunch of shit. Now I don't think, even though I've seen multiple people in this fight, I don't know if I know also you cannot use the spinner on the sand, so you have to climb out, I suppose. I don't know if I've seen any definitive strategy how to avoid the fucking scores of assholes, damn it, just missed it, that come out of the sand. I guess there's just always going to be a hole in the crowd. It's randomized, looks like. There we go. Oh, what? That's BS, I thought they hit that. And of course there's like two little pieces of shit swimming across everything. Okay, maybe I can bounce back out of this guy. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. You can use the skeletons to also change direction to bounce back. Crush his spine again. Okay, I'm gonna spin until I'm behind him, because fuck that. Oh, there's newer barrier walls layers here. Fuck off. I guess you gotta line yourself. Oh shit. You gotta line yourself up kind of. Okay, that was a bit pitiful. Hopefully I don't just sink and die. I think the sand isn't a quick sand type. I think I just kinda get sucked down the middle. Also they are fucking giant. Holy shit. They're like 2 times Link's height. Yeah, okay. I wonder if I can lure out a wall of these and then... Oh, it doesn't get velocity on the way down either. That's a pity. I wish it at least like accelerated as it went down slopes. yeah, rolling is much faster to go up the sand. Okay, let's navigate behind him. No, that shit is gonna catch up on the ship. Okay, but that's how we can avoid it. I wonder if that restores the whole momentum of the spinner when we smack it this way. What the fuck, I hit it. Maybe you need to hit it several times for it to count properly. Man, they are really dedicated to protecting this spinal cord. Bounce back, Link, bounce back, you know. I mean, I know you can bounce back. Walk off this. Yeah. Okay, luckily this rail here sends me manually on the direction that I need to be going. Because if it didn't, it would be possible for me to go like meet these spinners head on. That would be really annoying. Okay, I think either I can maybe like bounce out of back off one of those, like outer ones. Or I have to bounce off the inner layer and then bounce back, because like the middle layer isn't quite as dense anymore, right? Yeah, these ones have more holes in them. So the challenge there might be bouncing back forward off of these guys in the middle layer. Interesting. Well, if only his arms didn't get in the way so much. Okay, I can... this. Just break it. Fuck. That's mildly annoying, because I wonder if I did the little boom thing, the extend the range thing, if it would have damaged it. Then. Also, the spinner is like so much faster on this level than it's normally is. It's like almost. Yeah, jump off immediately. Man, he doesn't want to bounce exactly back. Ah, I can bump into his hand. Doesn't do anything. I guess he kind of moves his hand, but... Ah, come on. This is super like the hardest boss. Much harder than the previous ones. I really don't need these on the perimeter as well. They don't need to be here. Fucking arms, go away. He's fucking up my trajectory with his arms every time. What the f... That should have hit. Surely... Like, unless I am required to do this to damage him. Surely that was enough speed to damage. It's kind of interesting they don't even attack. They have swords and shields, but they don't use them. I wish the camera stayed exactly pointing towards the boss. That way I could see, like I could direct myself on the way back.
Zero fucking DMG.
Yeah, exactly. Ah. Okay, that is a real thing to happen to me. That never happened before, hey. I mean, they are pretty big, so at the very least the bones are thicker than we are used to. In terms of skeletons in shape. Oh shit, this sense of hit. Well, also interesting that fire does 3/4 of the fight. Good. Ah. Can I just juke him out like that? No, those guys leave immediately. Oh, but what the fuck? That was a hit. Surely that was fast. Yeah, maybe I need to do that because here there when I did that with skeleton, it sounded slightly attacked. There we go, fucking fine. Okay, so I needed to use the attack of the spinner a bit more. The skeletons didn't reappear, the ones that I killed, so I guess maybe they take longer to come back if you do that to them. But spoiler alert, I did say that the music fight music was a remix of that one, and we didn't really hear it. That must mean there is a second phase, right? There is, yes, spoilers. There's likely a second phase to this fight, which actually is probably easier, much easier, but in some ways maybe cooler. Let's see. Hey, you're all dead, right? So nothing to worry about, right? Right. How do I get out of here? Oh, maybe I do this. Right, yes, I don't need the middle part for this phase. But yeah, finally it's gonna do the part. Hey, hi. The spinal cord was just holding me back. Just a leash, without it I'm free. So this is kind of silly, but also kind of cool. And there's that. Link is spinning though. That adds to the silliness in my opinion. That he doesn't just keep facing forward. He does turn his head though properly, so that's nice. But you jump back and forth, dodge his fireballs, and fuck it up completely. Okay, so I guess I need to give myself more time to do that. But when you catch up to him, you need to attack him obviously, but in order to catch up, you need to just keep doing this. It's not really anything apart from like pressing the jump button when the fireball is close enough, because you can't accelerate your trip here, or do anything else skill related that will accelerate your movement. And he automatically really like rigidly snaps to these rails. Oh fuck, yeah, there I could have probably attacked him because he was in my level. And the camera shifted and everything. So this is kind of like the extra phase afterthought thing. But I think this is probably what sets this boss into the coolest. Because everyone whose playthroughs I've seen at this part goes, whoa, this is cool! I don't remember how I first reacted when I saw this. I guess you catch up to him like kind of almost automatically after dodging several fireballs. And it's also really cool how when you hit the sword, the rings go all across shape. Reminds me of the Doom 3 like hell pentagrams, how they go across the base and some things. Also there is now these things. I guess I do have enough time when I see one approaching on my rail. Luckily there are none on the outside, so I can probably raise up on the outside first. Unless this might not actually be spiral, this only... I'm catching up to him though. I think the outer ones are in spiral, the only spiral one is the middle one. So I might not catch up to him immediately, I might actually fall to the bottom level here. Yeah, but I think the act of dodging a fireball is what gets me much closer to him immediately. So I guess I dodge one of those spikes and I come right back to the middle. Oh hell. This just keeps putting me lower and lower every time. That... How do we do this? Maybe now I'll... I wonder if when I... Oh no, this is way too low. That was close. I wonder if you dodge the fireball of his, you should immediately jump across back into the middle part. Because that way you're gaining height. I guess here maybe you need to wait a little bit to jump onto like that other rail, maybe wait until a spike comes. Let's see, that one is... Oh, that one is dead, okay. That spike just destroyed itself. Oh no, when I jump back across like that, that just puts me way down. Oh wow, that was a big snap, okay. So apparently there's skill involved in this phase. Never mind what I said earlier. Because you need to figure out how to do this properly. Interesting boss fight though. Kind of a puzzle more than anything. I guess it's an action part, I think. Okay, so now their spike is gonna come here. And I wait it out like this. And I wait until I jump. I don't lose as much height by jumping back. Like so. Hopefully I won't catch up to that other speed. God damn it. This is low. Okay. Let's see. There was just two spikes in one on there every time. What's going on? Maybe they spawn each time I connect to the wall. That would be a bit weird. No, I didn't snap to the one I wanted to snap to. Ah no, that one just destroyed itself. Get this. Kill the sword with my sword. My sword is better. And there he goes. Okay. So this pretty much makes up for the complete lack of challenge of every previous boss. I wonder if the future bosses are going to be also comparable. Oh, it didn't even show us the explosion. But alright. Let's grab all the stuff, watch a cutscene, and that'll be a nice little finisher for today. The cutscene is pretty cool. God, no hole in the ceiling for the door again. What's this dungeon's deal about? Maybe the doors are ghosts. Alright, Link, let's go. We're close to the Mirror of Twilight. Fire container as well. So yeah, our goal, I guess we were trying to pursue Zant, even though he keeps showing up anyway. Mina wants us to get to the Twilight Realm, and the only remaining way to do that is the Mirror of Twilight, to which prisoners have been sent there previously, and it's housed inside this Coliseum. No, yes. So let's go and see what exposition is gonna be shown to us. Unless I'm completely mistaken, it doesn't happen here, but I think it does. Also, this reminds me of Coliseum in Dark Souls. I also had a little arena with staircase going around up like that. Wow, this is pretty shit. Man, I was hoping the spinner would be my go-to mode of transportation from now on. Ah, that's why the snakes are in the motif, so I can spin up them. Alright. And so that we don't have to go through the whole dungeon again, they luckily give us a... Ooh, that's a lot of fuckers. They give us a quick travel spot. And there is even beds in here. Okay. How many remaining? 4? I guess I kill. These two and those two should be easy to finish simultaneously. Well, I guess it does kill them in one hit when I spin. There we go. I think it's the first time I defeated them as a human instead of the wolf with his little cheaty kill everything attack. Very nicely deposited right in the middle somehow. Appreciate that. Okay, let's see what happens. Ah, they're bringing it out of the sand. Okay, the statue's going back in its place. So this is actually interesting. The mirror is that little dinky thing on the left, and the slab is like an actual portal. And I can spoil this right away because I know it gets shown how it works. The mirror like shines a ray of light or something onto the slab, and you could like go inside the slab actually, but the slab isn't a mirror. So the slab, maybe like the whole world of Twilight, is the slab. Also, the mirror is shattered. Beans really broke up about it. But yeah, so I guess the mirror is not a portal like we can think of a mirror as a portal in a fantasy setting. The giant stone thing is where we get transported. And check this out. Dark entity lurks in the Twilight. It houses an evil power. You can see the symbols on their little poles. Hello Lois, it's real close to the end, but hello anyways.
Hey.
So you see the poles have symbols. It's the same symbols of the sages from Ocarina and whatnot. And the one that was broken does have a ghost on it. Though I kind of wonder which one it is, because I don't remember the symbols at all. So I don't remember which one corresponds to the broken one. But so these are, well, I mean, they're probably gonna introduce themselves. You who are guided by fate, you who possess the crest of the goddesses, hear us. At the command of the goddesses, we sages, so these are also sages, have guarded the Mirror of Twilight since ancient times. Probably not the same guys from Ocarina, because some of those were girls. Actually, a lot of them were girls, but maybe they're just like wearing old beard guy masks in like this particular century. That's the fashion. You seek it, but the Mirror of Twilight has been fragmented by mighty magic. That magic is a dark power. Also check out, they do have hands there, you can kind of see one peeking out. But the sleeves don't quite reach up to the hands, they just like don't have the strength to follow the arm shape that would have been there. That's a bit weird. The magic is dark power that only he possesses. Who I wonder they're talking about? Zant? Perhaps? His name is? Because it was said that Zant has some weird new magic that is not the magic of the Twilight people. Let's hear his name. Oh, spoiler alert, Ganondorf is in this game. Ganondorf. So Hippocat, have you seen in any pictures or anything how he looks in like a more modern design?
How who looks?
Ganondorf.
No.
Okay, this might not be super my favorite design because he has too much ornament on his armor, but he looks real cool in this game. And I completely missed all the text. He was known as a demon thief and evil magic wielder, known for his ruthlessness. But he was blind. I guess his design is different than every game. In all his fury and might, he was blind to any danger, and thus was he exposed something. Let me see in my stream. Subdued and brought to justice. So he looks pretty cool in this game. And he got impaled in the stomach. Some people theorize that also this is one of my favorite lines in all the Zelda games, I think. If this is what I think it is. I'm gonna get back to my other point later. Ah yeah, that's the Ganondorf fight music. By some divine prank, he too had been blessed with the chosen power of the gods. Yeah, I love this line, divine prank. Like, why the hell would one piece of Triforce follow giant villain? That's a real good way to put it. Divine prank. And he killed one of the sages. Just like that. That's why one of the pedestals is broken and there is no ghost on it. Because he just killed one of the sages. Straight up. And he's a bit beastly. Turns into a beast almost. Kind of like he does in like as Ganon. Alright, well, you know what? We decided to kill him in the exact same place when we exile people to the Twilight Realm. Should have done this in the first place. And this is how it looks. It does this whole giant array of weird runic stuff. And Ganondorf there is really overacting. He's like, oh no! And he got zapped into Australia. So Ganondorf's kind of a badass. They're mourning the lost sage. Which I do really want to know which one it was, but I'll look it up later maybe. Yep, that's the pedestal. So I don't know which symbol that is. I think that I don't remember any of them. His abiding hatred and lust for power turned to purest malice. So now, pause when there's like the I can wait for the dialogue. It doesn't go on itself. What was I going? Oh yes. Timeline-wise, some people theorize that this is a direct continuation to when, following the events of Ocarina of Time, when like the Link returned to his child timeline. Got returned after winning, as you might remember. He and Zelda just came and warned the king about Ganondorf right away before Ganondorf had a chance to see his power and kill everyone and do whatever he did in by the adult timeline in Ocarina. So some people think, and I think Hyrule Historia, that book, which I don't consider canon, but it was official by Nintendo in its timeline, I think it might also do this. So it's like this is a continuation of that timeline, where before he could do anything, he was seized and executed immediately. And I guess then Twilight Princess happened, and in Twilight Princess he was defeated, spoiler alert again. And that. And Wind Waker follows that in a timeline when they didn't do that, and Link didn't return to fight against him in the future or something, I don't know. As I said before, I don't support the split timeline theory, even though it is in the official Nintendo book. Because I feel like they just put it there to appease the fans that have come up with it on their own. But yeah, there's that. But to me, it's just like one of the series of reincarnations of everyone. And in this one, Ganondorf got a bit careless, got caught, got killed, but then got better, shrugged it off, killed a sage, and got trapped in the Twilight Realm. I just realized their masks are also different. This guy's eyes are different. Perhaps that evil power has been passed on to Zant. So Zant is like Aghanim in Link to the Past, I guess. Kind of like a avatar of Ganon, maybe in some way. Or just a guy who has his support and power and does things for him. We're just now figuring out where Zant got his power. It's far too late. Only the true leader of the Twilight can utterly destroy the Mirror of Twilight. So Zant could merely break it into pieces because he's an asshole and he usurped power. Once broken by magic, the Mirror of Twilight became fragments, which even now lie hidden across the land of Hyrule. Hey, I wonder what we're collecting next. One is in the Snowy Mountain Heights. One is in an ancient grove. And one is in the heavens, so good luck with that. You have been sent by the goddesses. You should be able to gather the 3 Oh, it's just 3. Okay. So I wasn't forgetting any dungeons then, I guess. Link looks real determined in there. I guess it's already out on this screen, but you know, I'm also looking at my stream screen. But you must be prepared, for a dangerous power resides in those fragments. As if it wasn't enough collecting diffused shadows, which by the way I still don't remember where they ended up anyway. Because Zant could have taken them, or Midnight could still have them, I don't know. But apparently the Mirror of Twilight also, its pieces are also like evil corrupting artifacts or something like that. We'll see actually in the very next dungeon next week, we'll see the effects of one of them on people. Things like, yeah, I'll do this. So Zant is such a loser that he could just break the mirror into 4 pieces. You know how you break glass or other glass-like objects? Usually there's a lot more pieces than that. So that's a testament to how shit he is and how much he's unfit to be the true leader, because somehow that is what determines the mirror's breakability, or I don't know how it works. But actually that will come later, way later, that little factoid about being able to destroy. Also, I just noticed, I've never seen it before, but the mirror does actually reflect. Holy shit. You can see Link in it a little bit. But yeah, alright, let's save. That was the introduction of Ganondorf. Another one of the cooler cutscenes in this game, because he's just like, hell no, this sword, take it out of my whatever stomach, stab the chief beard guy. Well, I mean, if he did it carefully, there's, of course you can argue that like there are awfully straight lines. Wow, hey, that's a full reflection. Awesome. Too bad I cannot jump like in Duke Nukem 3D and ceiling just kind of bopping up and down. But yeah, there's like, I mean, yeah, it is because of polygons and whatnot, it ends up looking like he just did a really broken straight line with a cutter, I guess you could say that. But yeah, okay, I did save, yes, okay. So we've slightly almost reached the length of a normal stream today. My bad, I didn't think the Arbiter's grounds would be so long. But that doesn't change anything, so next Friday again gonna be hopefully a short stream again, 2 hours or so, where we'll go to the Snowy Mountains, I guess. I don't know if we'll reach dungeon or not, but we'll see. Thank you all for joining in for today, but for now, see you later and goodbye.
About fucking time.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
This is totally not part of my secret agenda to make both streams full length. This is totally not why I went into the dungeon a bit late.
I know where you live, Antroid.
I also know where you live, so don't get any ideas.